Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, okay? If you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Go ahead, hit that bell. If you would like to be here every single time me and the T team are out here in these tarot streets, okay? Getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, please don't be afraid to go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. All readings are $44.44, okay? And do have a 48-hour turnaround time, y'all. And keeping with this resurrection day, somebody is wondering if their relationship is going to be resurrected. You know, can't necessarily say what the conditions surrounding that relationship were. But somebody is definitely wondering. You're wondering, is this relationship going to be resurrected? Will new life be breathed into this relationship? Okay, that is the $1,000,000 question for you, with you. So what we are wondering at this point is, you know, is that the case? You know, will there be new life breathed into this relationship? So what we want to do is we want to look and see what energy is present around this relationship right now, today, at this time, okay? What energy is present, girl? Okay, we want to know what's going on, okay? How's it giving? What's it giving? Okay, so we see island, solitude, in reverse. There is no solitude present. These people are, at the very least, you're still thinking about each other, or you're still around each other in some capacity, okay? So that's a good sign for resurrection. That's a good sign for, we see strength on the bottom of the deck, okay? That is a good sign for this relationship kind of taking itself into an energy. We just start pulling now, but kind of going into an energy that makes it look like resurrection is highly possible, especially solitude in the reverse. These people miss each other, okay? There is some longing for the other person. There is some resentment for solitude. These people do not necessarily want to be outside of each other, okay? And this is a very strong feeling that they are sharing, okay? Something is going on, though. There's like a mountain between these people right now, or maybe there's been distance, or there's been time. And you guys are in X energy right now, okay? We see lovers in the reverse. So this person currently is an X, or they are, if y'all are in a relationship, you're afraid that you two are moving toward being, oh, this is going to be my ex in a minute, or just things ain't working out, okay? There's some stuff that is going on. Exorcist we see in reverse. A lot of this has to do with the fact that somebody was afraid of facing their own demons. So somebody may have run away from this relationship from an intimidation factor, or it could be that they're afraid to talk about something. There's some avoidance going on. Even if y'all still in the relationship, this person doesn't want to talk about, you know, what went wrong, where they fucked up the relationship somewhere, and they don't want to talk about that, okay? There's a lot of that's going on. Somebody is feeling like, you know, I don't even want to discuss what happened, okay? We see rainbow in the reverse, so that is blessing in the reverse. Somebody is afraid, okay? They have guilt. They feel cursed by what they've done or how they've behaved. We see blessing in reverse, and they're afraid to talk about it, okay? Saboteur in the upright. Fear of empowerment. This person has also done a lot of self-sabotaging, okay? Somebody is self-sabotaging. They love you, okay? They miss you, but they kind of screwing the relationship up themselves with their behavior, okay? We see God in the reverse, okay? This person has been cruel, and they don't want to talk about how cruel they've been, okay? They've done something wrong, and they're avoiding talking about it because of their guilt. And that's what's killing the relationship. This is kind of the mountain that's between y'all. Has something to do with a wrong deed and broken communication. Okay, we see angel coming through in the reverse. This person is around here trying to act innocent, like they didn't do shit, and they want you to let them do that. That's the thing. They want to it's like, you know, people do wrong, or they hurt you, and you bring it up. He in the vibe of being like, oh, you know, let's just not talk about that. Like, that's his vibe. Oh, what you bringing that up for? What you mean when I'm bringing it up for? Okay, so this man doesn't want to do the communication that will be necessary to clear the road to you and him really connecting. He's not willing to do this work, okay? That's a big part of the problem. He doesn't want to do the work. And he's on the run. Wolf instinct. This is an alpha male energy that moves heavily in the Knight of Cups. Okay, we see Prince here in the upright. This man moves very high in his Knight of Cups energy. Okay. You know, he's all about romance. He's all about power through romance. So there's a level of, you know, sly, slick charm and manipulation that this man uses in order to make waves, okay? Keep you under control. Who the hell is this loud outside? Okay? People walking by. This ain't it party time out there. Okay, this is somebody that is definitely kind of relying on their charm, relying on their sophistication, relying on they want to be seen as this gentleman, okay? And thinking that that'll be enough, okay? They want to charm you out of having a difficult conversation. That's in a nutshell, okay? We see DNA karma in the reverse. This person is afraid of the karma that they will receive. Ooh, wow, okay, this is deep. This is a masculine. That could be also, we always know, you know, it could be a feminine as well. But this seems to be a masculine that is very afraid of the karma that he will receive if he has this conversation with you. He thinks that the emotional blow that he will take from listening to you tell him whatever it is you need to tell him in terms of like, we got to talk about this. He thinks it'll be more than he can bear. He can't take it. From a health perspective, if he has this difficult conversation with you, I'm literally seeing this man clutch his chest, or this man is feeling like he's going to go blind, okay? This could have something to do with somebody that has a pre-existing health condition, okay? He's thinking that the stress of this conversation, first of all, it'll hurt his feelings, but even more than that, he's like, I can't take that, okay? I'm seeing somebody clutch their chest and hold a table. He doesn't think he could take it. Having this real conversation with you, he thinks will completely disempower him, okay? We pulled power out in the reverse. So this man is, you don't realize, because he has a physical relationship to stress, anxiety, and emotion, he's literally terrified to have this conversation with you, and he's running for his life, literally his life. Because when you're talking about having these conversations with him, you're talking about having a conversation, like, let's talk. But because he's so emotionally dysregulated when it comes to you, when it comes to the things you're talking about, when it comes to his passions for you, this man, when he hears you say, let's talk, this man hears the word migraine, stress, heart palpitations, sweat, lips dry, you know, body pain, body aches, stomach pain, diarrhea. That's what he hears because he's got a really emotional reaction to stress, okay? A really extreme physical relationship to his stress, you know, and he might be in bed for a day or two after it. It's too much for him. Health-wise, he can't take having this conversation, okay? He may have like panic disorders that he doesn't realize what this is, but he knows he's avoiding it, okay? Emotionally, he's an emotional wreck when it comes to you. I'm hearing the word hysterics. And having this conversation with you would just be way too much. This man knows you found out some things about him that he didn't want you to know, and he feels like you're acting like his mother, but he's avoiding you in the same way, okay? He's like, we see detective in the upright, mother in the upright. He's avoiding you in the same way, in that he feels like, you know, it's like, oh my God, Ma, I found out I didn't go to school today. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. He's having that type of relationship to you, okay? We see pioneer in the reverse, okay? The compulsive need to keep moving on. This man is running. This man is running. He is terrified of what to you, and you're blown back that you're having these problems with him, because to you, you're legit like, let's sit. I'll sit on one side of the kitchen table. You sit on the other. We'll get some coffee or some wine or a couple of shots of whiskey or whatever. We're going to talk this thing through. We're going to get us a little lemon water. We're going to talk it through, okay? We're going to get us some little protein shakes. We're going to talk it. That's all it means to you. Like, let's sit, talk. Let me talk to you. And he's not opening up and telling you that your words that are going to bring him back to the fucked uppery that he's done, he can't take it, okay? He feels like his chest will cave in. He's going to start sweating. His hands are going to turn red. You're not realizing, and you wouldn't realize because he ain't told you, that this man kind of cannot handle the type of conversation you want to have. And he feels really, I'm hearing that he feels ashamed of the fact that he can't handle it because he feels that you'll view him as weak. So it's easier for him to just pretend he can't talk. I'm busy. I'm in another room. But the truth is you're having a profound effect on his health by simply holding him accountable for his shit. Isn't that something? Okay. Lord have mercy. So with that being figured out, okay, you know, where's it all going? Okay. Where are we headed? Spirits. Because this man going through it, y'all. Okay, so we want to know where this is going. In the overall, okay? You see, he's bugging out. Okay, we come out the gate. Ace of Wands in reverse. Where is this going? We see some things that have closed out. There's definitely a cycle in this where things have closed out, okay? Due to, well, see, he won't have a conversation. Right? We got this Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Wands. This fighting and bickering, that's because he won't have the conversation. So we see him trying to hold out to not have this conversation. This man is so, like, hell-bent. He don't want to have this conversation. Eight of Swords energy. He's trying to block even thinking about having this conversation because he really believes that dialoguing with you about this will turn his world upside down. Okay? He can't take it. Okay? Ten of Wands. So he's trying to block you. He may actually have you blocked, or he may not be talking to you, or y'all may be still in a relationship, but emotionally he's stonewalling. Okay? He's talking, he's cool, he's jovial, everything's everything. Then you mention that subject and it's like you're going to grab his coat and go out the door. Okay, this is somebody that is stonewalling. King of Swords energy. That's stonewalling to the T, baby. King of Swords energy. Every time you say something you don't like, he's walking out and he's basically creating disharmony in the relationship, or he may just be gone all together right now. So we're going through this present. This is what's going on. And then we're kind of moving towards future facing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Three of Cups. With the Two of Wands. So this man is creating issues and kind of going and finding his happiness elsewhere. Whenever you get into this Queen of Wands energy where you're basically like, I need you, I want to talk. A Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. I want to talk. I need you to explain to me why. And this is when he's going to grab his little pocketbook and run. This is not good. It's certainly not conducive to a relationship. So the question is, where does this go? Does this man return? How does it all pan out? Okay. Where does it go? Because he's not equipped. I'm just going to tell you the truth. He's not equipped. We see the Tower. Okay, so we see something explosive coming. Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay? With the Five of Pentacles. This man is going to come clean on the fact that he really is kind of, this is what I'm hearing, so I'm going to say it, low value. Okay? He's going to come clean on the fact that he's kind of low value. Okay? Yeah. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to, with the Seven of Swords, he's not going to sneak around and hide it anymore. He's going to kind of make it clear that he just, I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing, okay? Kind of for the streets. He's going to be honest with you about whatever it is. Like, it's like whatever you've been accusing him of, he's finally going to come to you and say something like, okay, yeah, I did. That's what happened. I did that. Yes, okay? That's what happened, okay? We see him coming clean and still trying to, he's going to come clean in a way that is a little, it's going to be like bratty or something. You know, he's going to be like, you know what happened, okay? Yes, fine. Like, it's going to be that type of energy. Because he's hurt and injured that you wouldn't let him get away with ignoring this subject, and you actually were willing to let him walk away. Okay? This man tried to blackmail, I won't say blackmail, emotionally manipulate you with these terms of, I'll walk away. And you was like, listen, if you walking, my guy. Okay? So that didn't work. Okay, you blocked that. Two of Swords energy. Like you were just not receptive to him running off into the night because he didn't want to have a conversation. That just something that didn't fly with you. Okay, it's flown somewhere with someone, but it did not fly with you, and he had to catch that. So he does come back and try to say, you know, okay, fine. It didn't fly with you, and this kind of put him in a way where he felt, you know, he ran away from it, dropped his boundaries, but he does come clean. Okay, he drops those boundaries. 7 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. This man does kind of, he tries to run away, but he comes clean and drops a lot of that bullshit. And that's why it comes out in a bratty way, because you end up kind of psychologically breaking him, because when he left, you did not do anything about it. Whatever he did, even if he left emotionally, the stonewalling, the silent treatment, whatever he was doing, he was like, then do it. Because I'm not finna, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So you do what you going to do. Okay, so we see this Ace of Wands coming through here in the reverse. With the Ace of Wands coming through in the reverse, right out the gate, we saw that he was feeling a little emasculated as well by you forcing him to say what needs to be said. But we also started off with that solitude in the reverse. So this man misses your company when he's not getting it. But this is how hard he's willing to go to not have to say I'm sorry, or to not say, hey, this is where my mind was when I did this or that thing. This is how hard he's willing to go. Okay. So we see the Fool in reverse with the 4 of Cups, okay? You wasn't willing to accept him acting like a damn fool. You just were not here for that. He was being very immature, Page of Cups in reverse, and you rejected him. You rejected that immature energy. You just was like, if you're not willing to get real, then don't, okay? Death card energy in the upright, along with the Knight of Swords, okay? And the 4 of Wands. Another thing you need to know is part of the issue was that this man, basically by you forcing him to be accountable, in his mind, you're kind of telling him that you're forcing him to change. You're forcing him to grow up. You're forcing him to not do whatever the hell it was he did in the first place, because once he acknowledges that he's been acting up, he knows you're going to expect him to stop acting up. So he's on the run. He's also on the run from, you know, a 4 of Wands. Like, he knows you're like, I'm going to press for marriage. I'm going to press for, you know, responsibility. Like, I'm not going to play these games with you. Okay, so we see the 6 of Wands coming through in reverse, and that hurt his pride. You know, so you dealt with a lot of pride from this man. Okay, that hurt his pride, and it made him feel like you didn't see him as family. This man may have thought that that Knight of Cups energy was going to be enough to just, you know, I'm Mr. Ricky Romance, and I can romance her into loving me no matter what. And that did not happen. And this man felt betrayed that you held to your guns. Ain't that some shit? This man felt betrayed that you held to your guns, girl. Okay, we see the Star card energy. You held to your guns, and you have a belief in God, and you have a belief in spirituality, and you were like, I can get through this with God. I'm not gonna let you break me down. Some of y'all just been doing more praying. Some of y'all have just been like, you separated yourself and you've been spending more time in your spirituality. You were not fully focused on him. You also reached out for counsel. Okay, you may have an elder you talked to. It may have been books. You know, you may just say read some books about relationships. Something to clear your head, okay, while you and him were in this ex-lover season. Period. So what happens between these two, Spirit? Like, where forward facing, does this relationship get resurrected? Does it get fixed? Does it get better? You know, what is it giving? Okay, that's my question. Where does this go? And okay, between these two folks, okay. We saw the Moon card trying to jump out, so we're gonna go ahead and pull him. Something comes out into the open. What comes out into the open? What is it? What comes out into the open, okay? The Fool, honey. Something comes out into the open, baby, okay? And listen, this man gonna fall on his own sword. We see this Fool here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Something this man did gonna come out in the open and come and slap him right upside the head, okay? Yeah, and then he's gonna, as a result of this man's gonna try to give more to you. Okay, he's gonna try to be more present in your life, because something, whatever happened, now that you know about whatever it is that happened, this man's gonna try to be generous to you. Okay, so whatever it is that you was trying to confront him about, you was trying to get him to talk about, he didn't want to talk about it. But now that he knows that you know, now that he knows that you got his number, he's gonna try to come in and like give more and do more. That's what he's gonna try to come in with. Okay. In order to kind of box you in. Okay. We see the Emperor and the Page of Swords. To try to kind of get you to be in this position of being more accepting of him. He's gonna try to kind of like, I gotta go in and isolate her this time. That's what I'm hearing. Not isolate, but he's gonna make a really impressive showing, because he's like, I don't want her to feel like leaving. Okay. So again, Page of Swords, Two of Swords. He's trying to, I'm literally seeing a small square area, and there's a gate. There's a gate. There's a gate. There's a gate. What he's going to attempt to do is close and lock each gate around you, prohibiting you from moving on to someone else, okay? Not actually physically restraining you, energetically making you feel that you're in here with me and that's it. I don't want you looking at any other men. And he's going to try to leave it that way and keep it that way, okay? He's going to try to basically like stake, I'm hearing stake his claim to you, okay? Yeah, he's going to try to stake his claim to you and kind of just keep things in a new position. We want to clarify this Five of Wands, Spirit. Keep things in a new position where you're just in that position, okay? And in these fights, we see the Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands. What you have been fighting for, he attempts to make it appear he's giving to you by kind of like, hey, it's a new beginning. I'm keeping you, you know, close to me now. It's just going to be me and you. He tries to come in with a new beginning. It's like now that he's been exposed, he's going to try to play the whole, let's do it different this time, babe, okay? He's going to try to make it look like he has no indecisions about you, okay? And that all he wants to do, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, is run towards you and come towards you, okay? We see the Seven of Wands in the upright, okay? He's going to, again, he's trying to do these things to create a boundary that you kind of can't get out of, okay? He's trying to make it where you can't be victorious running off. Six of Wands in reverse with the Devil in reverse. He's trying to keep you from running off. Okay, he's trying to establish harmony by making you feel free by actually walling you in. And he's going to be very focused on doing this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, he's trying to create what appears to be a harmonious situation, but he's actually trying to get his own victory by kind of putting you in a more controlling environment that he controls by being more financially available. Okay, so he's going to pay more bills or buy more gifts in order to get you to lower your resistance to him. Ten of Wands in reverse. That's what he on, y'all. Okay, Page of Wands in the upright. Okay, so the message to you, baby, because he's going to try to make it feel like an adventure. Everything's great. I mean, God, we're skipping off until the sunset. Come on, you know, okay. You got me. And the only reason he giving you the little fake you got me is because you were not willing to let him off the hook. Like, he kept waiting for you to no longer want to have that conversation, and you would not let him have that conversation. And as a result, y'all's relationship started to grow distant if y'all were still in it, or y'all flat out broke up. And he can't handle being broke up with you. So, and he misses you very much. We saw that. So he just tries to come back and be like, all right, you got me. He still ain't talked to you about the fact that the real issue is that he has panic attacks and can't handle stress, okay? But he's going to try to come back and make it feel like this is just a dream. You know, you don't need any money. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't need any money. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Just come in with me. The truth is, this man is going to try to make you feel like, hey, I'm here. I got you boxed in. I got you ready to go. I'm putting everything into you. I'm putting everything into us because I'm trying to get you to come into me. Actually, he's trying to get you to let him back in. But he's not going to say that. He's going to try to frame it as though I've made all this room in my life for you. Come into my life. That ain't what happened, baby. This man trying to bark his way back into your life, okay? So we see this Wheel of Fortune energy coming through, y'all. This man out here trying to get out that doghouse, okay? 9 of Wands, okay, coming through. Church bells ring and the judgment card comes through the building. Okay, okay. So there is a shift that is coming to this relationship, okay? As this man tries to come back, he is hurt. But he's made a decision, okay, to go ahead and take the injury. He's going to take the L for you, the Hangman in reverse. He's going to take the injury. This man is a little injured. He's a little stressed. We see him accepting the injury in order to get a commitment with you. He is going to tuck his tail, the Hierophant and the Sun in reverse. In order to get a commitment from you, he's going to, in spite of his panic attacks, in spite of his emotional nature, he's still going to try to come back. He's going to try to tuck his tail in order to make you feel exalted. He also really wants to get in sexual energy with you. So this man's going to I'm going to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to make you happy, baby. That's what we got, okay? This man is like, I'm going to be around. What I need to say? This man is like, he going to do whatever he needs to do to make you happy. He just does not like being away from you. This man does not like having panic attacks. This man does not like you holding him accountable. This man does not like the fact that you would not let him off the hook. This man does not like the fact that he had to bark his way back in your life. And believe it or not, he likes all of these. He dislikes these less than he dislikes being away from you. These are all of the L's that this man is willing to take just to be near you. He cannot not be with you. Like, as angry and pissed off as he is from a pride perspective, that's why we see the Sun in reverse, because his ego did take a hit. That's nothing compared to how he feels when he can't have access to you. Like, and he had to realize that. So whoever you are, standing your ground was the right thing to do, because this man was in the 9 of Swords when you were away from him, and he was angry. Justice in reverse. He felt imbalanced. He felt like you was wrong. You wasn't being fair. He felt like you was standing in dark feminine energy. Queen of Swords, which you were. Queen of Swords rising, which you were. And you were standing in dark feminine energy. You asserted yourself. And you was not willing to take down. Like, no, you're not finna just do me any old kind of way. And that's on period. Okay? But he was hoping that he could. He was hoping that he could. Okay, but he couldn't. Okay, he had to respect and accept that. We see the 9 of Cups in reverse. So he was lacking in emotional fulfillment, and he wanted to do whatever he had to do to get out of that jam, y'all. Okay, that unfulfillment, the sword, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Swords in the upright with the 6 of Cups, baby. That man wanted out that jam. You understand me? He wanted to get back to y'all being sweethearts. Won't you be my sweetheart? Yeah. That man wanted to get out of that doghouse. He was like, how can I get her back to me and babe? I want her out of this. Look, he want to turn that dark feminine energy off, baby. The Queen of Swords came through in reverse. He like, stop being mean to me. That's where he's at with you, because I want you to remember. He's not saying it, but this man is painfully emotional. This man is actually a little tender, okay? A little tender-hearted. We're getting a little Cancer energy here, a little Pisces, a little Scorpio. Okay, this man is giving me a little Drake. You know how Drake gets to cry? I'm more than just an option. Hey, hey, hey. Refuse to be forgotten. Hey, hey, hey. Okay? He giving me a little bit of that Drake. I better find your loving. Or when Kanye came out here, love lockdown, your love lockdown. Okay, he's giving me all of that type of energy. And I believe Kanye actually wrote Find Your Love. Okay, but I digress. So this man is actually very emotional. Whether he's not, he actually does wear his heart on his sleeve, but he don't want you to know. You know, so this man is like, that's, I'm not being like, seriously, that is his energy. He just like, please stop being mad at me. I want to talk to you. So he comes back. He does not want you mad at him. It bothers him. It would be like if his mother stopped speaking to him. Okay. That's how he's taking it. He's bothered. And he's like, I just want to fix it. Okay. So he's coming back. He did not like you in that Queen of Swords. He's like, please balance things back out. Temperance. Come on. Be patient with me. Let's just start over. Okay. He's in that type of energy. And he really, like, I want you to see this, somebody feminine. I want you to catch. He really was willing to do whatever he had to do in terms of denying his own machismo just to get back around you, okay? This man wants to get back in the magic of you and him, okay? And everything being solid. So he is going to take the steps necessary. He's going to take the action necessary to alchemize this energy and get things back the way he wants them to be. And if that means he got to tuck his tail, then his tail is going to be tucked. So somebody is asking, is this relationship going to see a resurrection? He's not going to rest until it see a resurrection, because he misses you deep. Okay, and he's like, well, you know, just come back. I don't care. Okay, I did it. I was wrong. Just don't leave me. So yes, this man is on his way back, and it's nothing you're gonna be able to do to stop him, girl. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, okay, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Like this video, like this video. Come on, y'all, like this video. We've been here having a good time, kicking it out here in these tarot streets, okay? Also, do not be afraid to ring that bell so you can make sure you are here every single time. Me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? Also, you can reach me for a personal reading at dftarottea@gmail.com. All readings are $44.44. And as always, y'all already know, I will catch y'all in the next one.